It's akaBoG, and I've got Captain 1701 here from our show Pros and Cons.
Yo!
And we are doing our weekly Magic the Gathering battle. And so I've just sent a challenge, and Captain 1701's taking a sneak peek at my opening hand, which is just fine. He's not going to like this deck. No,
so that I can see your cards.
Whatever, it's the preview screen. It's the studio setup right now. It's how we are because everyone's here. So, whatever. Anyways,
I'm gonna keep all this.
we both had the honor of watching Godzilla versus Kong this week.
Oh God!
And so we figured, originally we had planned to film an episode about it, and then after discussing our feelings about it, we decided, well, let's just play Magic, and we'll talk about it while we play Magic, because we didn't feel like doing more than that. Yeah, is that fair, I think?
Kind of, because it's not really...
It wasn't worth going into heavy production on it. If you want to see some production, go check out our brand new episode of Pros and Cons, Trek 101. This is all Captain 1701 here. And it's going live today in about an hour.
Yeah, it's a new series beginning, kind of a beginner's guide to Star Trek. Or if you just want to refresh your Star Trek knowledge without watching...
It's a good way for
episodes.
us to just kind of get it out there, and hopefully that'll be regular content for us. So
yeah, I'm going to do one weekly.
Awesome.
The first one is on the captains of the Federation.
I've got a build video that hopefully will be going up pretty soon too, and I've got some more builds. So we're going to each do our own little bit of content, and we're going to throw some games in here, and we're also going to do some co-hosted shows. So we're pretty excited about it. So definitely subscribe to Pros and Cons if you're not. I will put a link in the video description, so when I put it on akaBoG's Star Trek list, we can find it.
So,
so Godzilla. Where do you want to start, man? My first note is the opening music. It was right off the bat. I was not a big fan of the music.
You go back to all of them, though, they do play songs from, like, real songs.
I know, but with Kong doing, it's, like, a little silly, and, like, the shower and everything, okay. And then he throws the dome, and the dome's really not that big. I was surprised, kind of, by how,
how would you not,
a lot of stuff out there.
How would you not figure out that you're a giant ape? Maybe he knew. I mean, you have to hit the edge sometime. It's the big, giant metal barrier.
Well, yeah. But I mean, like, I didn't think it was a very big dome, but that said, it's still a gigantic construction project. My second note was, why the Skull Island dome at all if they're just monitoring it? And of course, I think at some point in the movie they mentioned the quote-unquote storm moved in and killed all the natives. Spoiler alert, by the way, if you haven't seen Godzilla vs. Kong, I don't think we're going to hold anything back, right?
Yeah, spoilers.
So if you're watching this, we're going to be lambasting the entire movie and discussing it. So that's just the way it's going to go. I think that's fair to say. So so that was one of my first questions. I remember that I marked down. And I was like, "What's going on here?" But then they mentioned that the storm took over the island or something, and so I guess maybe they were even actually keeping Kong safe on the island.
Right.
And they kind of got into that a little bit and talked about it. So, but it's whatever. All right, moving on. Let's see. Did you have notes on you son of a bitch?
No, not. I mean, I watched it twice.
That was enough for you. Yeah. I watched it when I watched it the second time. I watched with my son and my dad, and I actually took down their notes as well, which was a lot of fun. So maybe I can go through some of my notes while
go through your points, and then
you'll react a little bit, and we'll kind of figure out exactly what we've got going on here. I'm gonna just let's do this right now. All right, so let's see here. The first attack is at Pensacola in Florida, right, and at night, right? So. One of the things that I meant to check on when I originally started watching the second time, and I forgot to, because I just was so bored out of my mind by the end, was the timing depending on where in the world they were. I think it was a little funky. But there was a lot of monsters at night kind of stuff, and they did give us a little monsters at day. Getting into it, I guess you could say there's kind of 3 fights. I feel like that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's, let's lay them out. There's the main fight, which is, there's the opening big fight, which is when they're all on the boats.
Yeah,
that was cool.
That was actually really cool.
That was probably my favorite fight of the movie, honestly. So there was that one. And so I liked that a lot. And the second fight, I'm trying to think. I don't know. The second fight was kind of Kong in Hollow Earth with the war bat, I think they called it.
Right.
And I think that was the quote unquote second fight. Right? I don't think there was anything else that's the closest you came to another monster fight. And then from there, okay, let me do that. That was a nice try to save your guy. I appreciate that. That was cute. It was worth the effort. It would work against the magic newbie who didn't know what was just going on there, but I thought it was cute. It's cute. So, and then the last fight? Well, I guess so. That's not even really a Godzilla versus Kong fight. It's just dudes fighting. You know what I mean?
Well, they brought up that Godzilla was attracted to this place and it was making him crazy, right?
Yeah. And yeah. Oh man, I played a deck with this guy in it and it was nasty. I can't remember. I clipped it so I could replicate it at some point. I was like, man. But
well, and then what's weird is so it starts out with a guy doing a podcast, and he's like,
yeah,
works for this secret company. But I thought podcasters were supposed to be weird conspiratorial weirdos, and he's the hero of the movie. Dude. Isn't that the main theme of society nowadays? That you don't believe the narrative?
I was going to say, it's really weird because they make him out to be an insane, unbelievable, crackpot, wacko, fringe guy, but he's also right.
Yeah.
And so it's really weird, and they've done that lately several times with the movie, and it's this weird, bizarre thing where he's always been the crazy one, but now they're always crazy, but then they're right, and so it's like, man, I don't know what they're going for. I wrote down, I actually didn't write a lot of notes down until after First Attack, until I wrote down Godzilla vapes the security guys. Because like he was coming around the corner during the attack on the Hong Kong facility or the Pensacola. I guess
just like blows
Pensacola.
blows through the wall.
Yeah, and vape. Zzz, I was like, and I think Matthew, did you say something about it? Like about the security guards or something? I was like, oh
no.
Yeah, you were like, oh no. I was like, yeah, I know. They're just security guards trying to do their job, and they just got vaporized.
And how lucky
the one dude is, yeah.
was to survive that, because he was like 10 feet away.
You're about to lose the game, bro.
What do you mean? What does that guy do? I
poison
hate that
counters.
Card. Oh, poison counters are.
No.
Yeah, that's why that.
It's in standard. It counts.
Well, now when you tell me I can't use lightning, I'll just remember that you use poison counters, so fuck you.
It's not my fault you didn't read the card.
Fuck you. That's my response to poison counters. You want to talk about the most unfair mechanic ever put in the Magic, it's poison counters. But that was a fair game. I'm not bitching. I didn't say you couldn't use it. I'm just saying the next time you complain about a deck, I'm gonna remember this deck. What's the name of this deck that you just beat me with?
Bludgeon,
dude. Bludgeon. That doesn't even. Why does that have to do with poison counters? It should be called cheap.
Because that's like the plan B option of the deck.
The poison counters are never the plan B option, bro.
Well, obviously it was plan A today.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to Godzilla. So, what do you think?
The random unsecure purple elevator too, like after the attack, like nobody came to secure that.
Yeah, dude. Ugh.
Wait, there's just like a weird, like the most important thing of this entire. Wait, whoops. Dang it.
What?
I started a different game.
Oh, you did? Oh, so did I. I'm playing Mouse.
Oh my god. We did it again. We did this last week.
Should we quit or should we just play it out?
I'll let you play this one.
You're playing one,
I
too?
conceded, but whatever.
There, I'll concede
this. No. Just play him.
This guy's probably going to beat me pretty quick.
You never know.
He's kind of slow. Come on, here. You go, guy.
So, with the guy that is the podcaster.
Yeah.
Well, and then we have the Stranger Things girl.
Millie Bobby Brown. I actually like her. I did not like her in this movie. I didn't really think she had anything to do, if I'm being honest.
Well, like her dad, just like what?
He was in 2 scenes or something,
She's
right?
allowed to just kind of do whatever she wants.
Well, was she still a kid? She was in like a school building, like high school, I guess, at some point? Or I don't even know.
She just like leaves and then ends up in Hong Kong out of
like,
the
totally cool. Well, she ends up in all fairness, she ends up in Hong Kong by way of the secret
the warp speed
tunnel that they stole from Total Recall, the reboot.
Should we
that was one of my notes. I wrote that down when I first saw that.
Should we get into like the stupid technological jump in this movie?
Are we at that point yet?
Because
I'm ready for that discussion.
Do you think so Kong Skull Island in series order, chronological order, happened during the Vietnam War.
Sure.
Right?
Yep.
No new tech in that movie. Monarch was still new. They're using Vietnam-era weapons. That's fine. Godzilla, they're jumping forward. Is it like a black budget kind of thing? Or is it like... Because, so how...
Well, okay. Because we're talking two different things. Because Skull Island was Monarch.
I know, but it was very early
Monarch
on.
is still here, and they're doing refugee camps.
No, I know.
This movie. And now it's Apex... who apparently has
Apex
the funds.
is the mustache-twirling villain guy.
But they put scaffolds under the entire world in Antarctica to hold up this thing with all this tech to this tunnel. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know, man.
Do we get technology from the Titan's DNA or something? How does that work? Because so how do you go from King of the Monsters, where I can see there's some new tech in there, but nothing outrageous. They're still using mostly modern planes and stuff to fight the monsters.
Sure.
Then you jump to King of the Monsters, and it's like we have hovercrafts that can withstand gravity wells at the center of the Earth. Let alone travel to the center of the Earth. How do you make that leap? And I know it's like a monster movie and it's not rational in the first place, but at some point there's got to be some kind of... If you have that technology, then why are we strapping King Kong to a freaking ship? Just giant chains and a shipping container ship. Dude. By the way, shipping containers aren't very good, as we can tell. They got stuck in the Suez Canal.
Dude.
But with King... So we could just chain up a mythic titan to but we could build an entire fortress around King Kong without him knowing about it?
Apparently.
But the ship we put him on has no restraints other than just a bunch of chains and some tranquilizer. Come on.
Also, they do just end up flying him anyways.
Right, exactly. That's a very good point. I didn't even think of that. So you wasted half the U.S. Navy to Godzilla and an aircraft carrier when you could have just been wait, we can fly him this whole time?
It's funny because we were watching it.
I didn't realize until you pointed that out.
First of all, he asked me, he goes, why don't they just fly him? And I just looked at him and I'm I don't know.
Because monsters anyways.
Right, where did that thing go?
They're giant, stealth bomber.
It was an aircraft carrier in the sky.
That's Monarch, not Apex, guys.
No, this was Monarch transporting Kong.
Yeah. Was it? I don't even know anymore. I couldn't tell.
Monarch's the good guys of the government.
Weren't they the bad guys last time?
No,
they were the ones...
Wasn't the lady that drove all the...
No, she worked for those
Titans?
Eco-terrorists.
Yeah.
But didn't she also work for Monarch?
No, yeah, she was she worked for Monarch and then turned into the
Eco-terrorist?
Humans are evil person.
I don't even know.
But yeah, just the jump in technology was
jarring.
Very weird.
And also, like, they were fighting Godzilla
let's do a
and
challenge.
stuff, and like saying, "Oh no, Godzilla's so powerful," but like they almost killed him in the last movie
With the oxygen bomb,
bomb.
right?
Because they had to like that scientist that revered him had to nuke himself to wake up Godzilla.
So is the scientist that like was in control of Godira's skull head the kid, supposed to be the kid of that other scientist?
I don't think so.
I thought somebody said he was, and that he was doing it for revenge.
For his dad?
Yeah.
Then why would you...
I'm pretty sure that guy is supposed to be the son.
So did he not like his dad?
I don't know, dude. No, but he did. He was doing it because Godzilla killed his dad.
But Godzilla didn't kill his dad.
His dad killed himself to save Godzilla. I know, Tom. That's why I'm like confused too. But I'm pretty sure that was a point I heard people talking about.
But they didn't even explain it that well.
Dude, and so I think he's like, his name is like Hyukugajawa or whatever it is, dude. I can't remember the names of any of these characters, dude.
Yeah, they rushed.
I literally, at the end of the movie, I think isn't there a character named Jack? I was like, oh, I'll remember his name is Jack, and I can't remember who it was now.
See, the humans in this movie were just boring.
Which is fine, because everybody was like, we don't want humans, we want monsters, but
Then they gave us
the
more
story is like just his brain dead. Don't even make no sense.
Like the girl, like the evil dad's, her daughter or whatever, that's like, yeah, we'll go to the thing and then they like down... That's another tech thing we were talking about. We'll like download this like super rare material to power Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, we scanned it,
and then all of a sudden,
energy source. It doesn't, dude.
that was.
It's like the most brainless thing I've ever even heard. It's not how anything works. It's not how anything works. Nothing works like this, dude.
That's what.
That's my major complaint about this movie is there's just nothing that works like this.
It was almost like, shut up. You don't even have to like. This doesn't have to make sense, you idiot.
Get in, losers. We're going for a ride.
And again,
turn your brain off.
I know. I understand. I love a good turn your brain off.
Which
movie.
everyone was asking for. They said there's one monster fights, and here's the thing:
but when it
monster fighting the ships, that was good. I liked it a lot. I like Khan jumping ship to ship. As dumb and silly as it was cool. I really liked the shot of the pilot taking off from the aircraft carrier. From in front and seeing Kong right behind him. I really liked that shot. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I really liked that fight a lot. And so I actually, when it started out, I was pretty hype. I was like, oh, this is going to be cool, man, you know?
When he crawled across the ship to get to him.
Yeah. And the Hollow Earth stuff, honestly, if it had just been like, hey, you know, when we fall through at a certain point, the gravity is going to flip. And they're trying to come up with a reason, I guess, of why people weren't able to go there previously. But the reason should have been we can't find it because we need Kong to take us there. You know, and it shouldn't have been like they should have been able to like be like, oh, we found this cave system or whatever, but we haven't been able to explore it. I don't know. They could have
King
done
of the
something.
Monsters. They did mention about the Hollow Earth, so they knew about it.
Well, the Hollow. I don't even care that they knew
also
about
mapped
it.
out.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
he pointed. All right,
how can you go there?
He pointed this out. Why do they not know where the hole is if they have all the tunnels and they know where the entrance is? They are the whole cave system that Kong ran through to go fall through that stupid portal hole, right? They had it all built up with scaffolding and stuff. So it wasn't like they couldn't. They knew where to go and they knew exactly how to do there. So the barrier
get there yet.
was Kong needed to go through, but it doesn't even make sense because they needed the ships. So why didn't they just go on the ships and look around? So see,
Kong was magic and could.
At the end of the day,
portal.
They shouldn't have had the dumb thing about the gravity crushing portal reverse flip. They should just remove that. And said they've been exploring Hollow Earth, but they can't find what they need. They're hoping Kong can lead them to it because, you know, and as dumb as that is, that would have been better than what we got. You know, we figured it out in 5 minutes here, just like picking our brains, dude. I'm sure if we spent a month talking about it in a writer's room, we could have come up with something more interesting. And I'm not against Hollow Earth on principle, like having a Hollow Earth story. I'm against how they executed it because then again, later you have Kong drill down through it and it's like, oh, is that 200 feet or is it a gajillion miles below the surface with a magic portal that warps you there.
Because Godzilla manages to burrow into the Hollow Earth in like 10 minutes.
Yo, I'm here.
And then he looks down.
Yo, guys, I'm here. What's up?
And he looks down at Kong and like growls
Yeah,
at him.
they look at each other.
I'm like, are you kidding?
They look at each other. It's so cute.
It would have been easier to almost burrow, like drill down, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you control Godzilla to like drill down to the Hollow Earth then?
Dude,
if you can make him mad,
dude, right, dude.
Where did the orc attack go?
Why? Can I ask you something? Okay, can I ask you something?
Because they destroyed it in the last one, but then they put it back together to like distract Ghidorah, so Kong could go or Godzilla could go thermonuclear and take out Ghidorah in the end.
Explain this to me though. So Godzilla's going around attacking the Apex facilities, right? And that's why he's going around and trying to do everything, right? However, that said, he why the fuck does he drill down to Hollow Earth after Kong in that scene? Isn't he after Apex?
I think he's after Kong, right?
He's after the energy that Kong is radiating by putting the axe in the skeleton of Godzilla's ancestor. I think that's the explanation, right?
Yeah.
I can't think of any other reason why Godzilla's drilling from Hong Kong to Hollow Earth. I thought he was in Hong Kong for Mechagodzilla, but he's not anywhere close to Mechagodzilla. He goes to the port by the bay and drills down, and it's Kong.
Because the Apex facility.
So what's going on down there at Kong? It's that they found the energy, and remember the energy. How are we supposed to find it? His axe just starts glowing while he's sitting there, and then he's like, "Oh, it's glowy. Maybe I put it in this hole where I ripped it from," and then it starts glowing the whole skeleton. And I wrote down here, hold on. I wrote down the fucking line because I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm sorry for the language, but it's dumb as shit. Yep. Yeah, right here it says axe sparks at the right time. Why do Godzilla skeletons glow is my note. And then it says quotations, radiation from the core. What the fuck? And I think he says it's like it's pulling radiation from the core. What core? The core of the Earth? And it's pulling radiation because you put the Godzilla skeleton fin back in with the rest of the skeleton?
Maybe the core.
That's not how fossils work.
The energy.
Any fossil ever. This doesn't make sense. A fossil would, when you put a fossil back together, even if it's a dead space Godzilla, that it would energize it and start pulling power from the core to the point where it wakes other Godzilla on the surface up to drill. But then why was Godzilla in Hong Kong before the power kicked on and he decided to start drilling? I guess he was going for Mechagodzilla, and then he got distracted because Kong put the axe in the glowy thing. So that's what happened, right?
So is Godzilla
I'm trying to understand it.
So is Godzilla like bipolar in this whole movie then? Is he just out of control?
I guess the power of the core of the Godzilla skeleton was more of an apex predator threat than Mechagodzilla. Or maybe Godzilla knew that they were scanning the energy and that that's what it is. Godzilla knew that they were about to understand the energy to power Mechagodzilla, so he was trying to stop them. I don't know how he would ever be able to understand it, but that's what it is. It was because they were scanning it that he started drilling, dude.
He has a big brain. It's a giant monster.
It's the dumbest thing. Dude, it doesn't make any sense, Tom. And people wrote this and said, yeah, this is going to be a good movie. They wrote this. It's like they wrote fucking gibberish, and they were like, can you guys make it look cool? I don't even know.
So many weird things.
I'm literally trying to understand it right now. Because that's ridiculous, if you ask me, right?
Yeah, it was just
interesting.
When
Also, what a coincidence it is that Godzilla is like right on top of Kong.
Right.
Like literally right on top of him at that exact moment.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. That was a good draw.
Escalated quickly.
If you didn't know this, here, let me do Battlefield. The one card has giant permanent sources you have that do damage, do double the damage. That's yeah. That's not fair. I know. But Tom messed me up with his last. He poison countered me. That's what he gets for poison counters.
1-1.
Yeah. Were we doing best of 5?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, and then let's...
Yeah.
Because we can't shit on it completely. So let's get the stupid shit out of the way first. And then we can talk about some of the cool stuff.
Okay. Because there's good stuff. I have notes I like too.
I want to talk about Mecha Godzilla.
Okay.
And the way I saw Mecha Godzilla was the jankiest thing ever. So you have this Apex company has hover ships and this massive complex that control a giant monster. And their Mecha Godzilla looks like it was built by Dr. Lovelace from Wild Wild West.
Dude.
That spider.
Oh my God.
It was
That's a mean bird, man.
It looked really dumb. If you look at the Mecha Godzilla from the original Godzilla movies, that thing was freaking cool looking. Super.
Here's the thing. This one reminds me a bit of the crappy Mecha Godzilla that we got in Ready Player One, right, Matthew?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Which I didn't like that one in Ready Player One.
Is that the original Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla?
No, it's like this one. It's more like a standing and kind of thing, right? I think so. I think it's actually a lot more similar to what they put in the new Ready Player One. So dude. All right, you know what? While we're talking about, I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna take a side visit real fast. I'm just really curious now. I have to know. Ready Player One Mega Godzilla. I'm gonna pull up an image of our thing here. Dude, look, totally, Tom. All right, you see this on my screen? Look at it.
Yeah, it looks just.
It looks just like it, right?
Looks stupid.
It does. And I said, Matthew, you remember when I said when we saw Ready Player One, how disappointing I was with the design.
Yeah.
And look, dude, it's got the same exact arms. It's got a different body. The body is better. It's not as skeletal and kind of
The
thinny.
hands were claw.
But dude, look,
claw.
the hands are exactly the same. It's totally with the big bulge, and they do the weird thunder punch. I don't know, whatever.
I didn't like Mecha Godzilla at all.
I don't think that you are. I don't think that you're alone in that. I think that I've actually heard several other personalities online who are doing reviews who actually gave it glowing reviews and said they really liked the movie, except they hated the Mechagodzilla design, and they're big Mechagodzilla fans. So it's oh, I have to choose one. I thought you had to choose one. It's no biggie.
I just did not like Mechagodzilla.
I don't think you're alone. I think you're probably right on track with a lot of people on that.
It was just kind of dull.
Yeah. I liked how they had it animated with the boosters, helping moving him around, so that's why he was able to, do some of the speed. But the things that I liked about that last battle, everything, it felt very Pacific Rim to me. It felt like I just watched Pacific Rim and I've already seen this.
Pacific Rim was cool.
Well, the first one was. I don't know about the second one. The second one honestly had cool mechs and some okay fights, but the story was the same thing. It was literally just brain dead. Actually, the story from Pacific Rim 2 was better because it was dumb, but it made sense.
It made sense at least.
This doesn't even make sense. Literally, I guess if you read a cursory description of what happens in the movie from someone, oh, they have to do this and then they gotta save Godzilla here and do this. I guess a couple things would make sense. You know what I mean? Like it would almost sound like a real movie. But when you actually start trying to like understand it or like understand what they're saying, the reasoning is, it's just it's garbage. It's yeah. Are you using a oh no? Damn it! He's using a shark deck. I'm gonna get an early lead, but you're gonna overwhelm me, I suspect. I don't have a lot of power in this deck. And I see that you already have like a pouncing shore shark and like a great white shark over there. Yeah, so I don't know. I kind of like I guess I kind of like the effect of the radiation breath from both Mecha and Godzilla like fighting each other, but
it was fun when he like ripped that skull crusher thing in half.
The mech.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that was the one. Did he do that with a sword or with like
his breath? He just like held it.
Yeah, Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah.
Just like split it in half.
Yeah. And then used the breath. Breathed on it.
I got win this one. I can't let you win 3 in a row. Or I guess it's 1-1 right now, huh?
Minutes. Well, it's 1-1.
Yeah, it's tied up right now. I gotta get the early lead. We'll see.
I don't know. All right, good stuff.
Yeah.
King Kong with an axe. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Like, yeah. Cool. I
I'm
like
sick of humans.
I liked, like I said, the best thing about it, I think, which is unfortunate too, because it's been in, like, the majority of it has been in, like, all of the, like, previews, is the ship battle.
Right.
I think that was the movie at its best. Godzilla and Kong versus Mechagodzilla. Well, that was cool because I was ready for them to destroy Mechagodzilla and get that piece of crap off of the screen. Their team up moves, they still needed, didn't they still need help? Didn't the humans help them at the end? Yeah. So check this out, Matthew. I realized the whole theme was that everything would have died. Kong would have died every time if the humans hadn't helped him, right?
Right.
He would have died on the boat fight. What the fuck? You stopped my guy from becoming a 5/5 demon? It's a pretty good move, dude. Jerk.
But they restarted his heart with the weird gravity.
Yeah, it's apparently restarting your heart. All you need to do is explode a ship on something's chest. That doesn't make any sense.
It has enough power to light up LA for a week. I
guess. But how is the exploding it on his chest turn that power into an electrical charge that zaps him? I don't know. Oh man, maybe you totally lose track of my thought there. While they were fighting each other, I'm trying to remember specific moments.
I'm quiet because I'm thinking.
You're tuned to the Magic game? I'm pretty sure you did this one.
I don't know.
I don't know, you did. Did you just mill a bunch of my cards?
4.
Thank you. So helpful. Couldn't have done it without you, Tom. Whoa. Whoa. Ferocious great shark, huh?
I don't know if I'm gonna get this one, man.
This deck got rolling pretty good. This is just a standard starter deck. Actually, I was using it the other day in Fortnite at home because it was like this mode where all you could use were like commons and uncommon cards. So I don't think this deck has anything in it that's like over an uncommon. Maybe, oh no, it's got a rare. No! You were trying to
I hit the wrong one.
Either one. They're both mean.
Well, that one takes life. Whenever I gain life.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Whenever I gain life, you lose life. Trying to get a defense going. That's cool. That's cool. Good effort. Let you try.
Shit.
Really? Interesting. No! That's not good. I think it's a turn too late, though.
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah. Like I said, turn too late. If it was a turn earlier, you could have snagged my guy before the finishing blow came in. It was close. I might have to play my blue deck against you. Alright, 2 more rounds, huh?
2-1. Oh wow, you got a deck out of that? Nice.
Got some packs. Let's see. Anything interesting? Yeah, a rare wild card. Ooh, what do I need? I feel like I need uncommons in this deck, not rares. Yeah. What the heck was I trying to get a rare with? One of my decks, I need a rare. Maybe this one? Yeah, I think it's this trick. I like this one. Yeah. No. Okay, so I just removed it. Clicked on the wrong thing.
So does this movie ruin the whole series for you?
Well, the whole series was already ruined for me a long time ago. So
After what?
I don't know. I mean, well, I guess that's not really fair. I like this series. I like it.
I liked Godzilla 2014.
Yeah, those were good. I liked all 3 of them. Honestly, like this one was just I don't know.
I didn't.
I'll just not consider it in the canon.
I didn't like King of Monsters too much, but it was better than this. It didn't ruin anything for me. It was just I would watch the other ones instead of it, but
Yeah. That's right. It's a little harsh, I guess. Yeah. No, I guess not. It's stuff I like, stuff I didn't like, you know? Mostly, like I said, you know, I would have liked it better if it was just like, oh my god, Godzilla and King Kong are fighting.
For an hour, just straight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why is it happening? We don't know. Nobody
I wish
does.
and then they just destroy cities on their path of destruction. Like I don't see why you needed to put in all that extra horseshit.
Like all the city destruction. I like the city destruction in Hong Kong at night, but during the day it was dumb. And also by the time
it looked like Tron.
They were
too
like
many lights. You're just like
at a certain point,
so much neon.
At a certain point, they were all like, "Oh, we gotta evacuate the city," and then after that, you didn't have anybody in the buildings or anything. They were like, "See, now it's okay. Everybody's safe." And I wanted to see people like
getting smashed,
getting like crushed, and like
vaporized.
going, "Oh, the buildings are."
style.
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
I thought it was cool, like in those old Godzilla movies where he just like disappear into the mist.
Yeah. I don't know. Wait, look out. I didn't say, I'll pull up my notes and see if I have anything else that's interesting.
Look at that shit.
Yeah, the genetic memory was like how. Okay, I get genetic memory is a concept that people have talked about, like is a thing. You know, the way that they talked about it is the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not. That's not how it means.
Genetic memory.
Yeah. I thought that was dumb.
I have like a delay on what's happening on your end to mine, so I hear like an explosion. And I'm like,
fuck. The Kong, they call her the Kong Whisperer. Oh yeah. So going back to the beginning, one of my notes here, it says when the weird guy who's the Hollow Earth scientist, right? When he like first goes in to talk to her about it, she tells him that his theory about it's right up his alley. Your theory of Hollow Earth, it does sound pretty crazy, but up your alley or something, right? And then like 5 seconds later, she's like, he goes, remember that you thought that Skull Island was a piece of Hollow Earth on the surface of the planet? So she thinks that his theory is crazy, but she's never heard of it before. Why would if she had thought that like Skull Island was from Hollow Earth at some point? The movie is literally back-talking itself, like two characters talking to themselves one sentence to the next. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Whatever. I'm like flabbergasted, as you can tell. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking crazy.
yeah, bad writing for sure.
Yeah. He's the coward the whole movie, right? And at the end he tries to tell the girl she's brave and he calls her a coward. I was like, oh my god, this is dumb. How'd they get him on the boats? I have a question mark there. It's because they're like, we're gonna do it, and then yeah, he's just on the boat. And I was like, did they like fucking trank him? Did the girl like talk him into like going with him? Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, that was.
And also, why are all of the main important characters on one boat? Like the boat that's in the most danger.
I like at the end when like the one lady, she's like, shoot him, and then tries to like fly past him in their pod, right? And he grabs him. She's like, oh no, and he like looks inside to see if the little girl's in that ship, and then he's like, nope, smush. And
What's
like,
the
that's
point
what you get for being a dummy and telling him to shoot it.
What's the point in like? What's the point in? Using conventional weapons against these things.
Yeah, they all.
How many planes? How many pilots have to die?
They know that they don't work. They just make them angry.
Right. Godzilla's like, bleh. Or like the depth charges are like that'll make him drop King Kong underwater.
That'll disorient him. What about Kong? Wouldn't that disorient him more?
Exactly, dude. I actually have that as one of my notes here. Plus, I like that it's the scientist lady who yells at him. She's like, he needs our help. Depth charges. Throw the depth charges. And then the captain's like, oh yeah, I've got those. He's like, shoot the depth charges, guys. How would she know? Why is she running there telling him what to use? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was... I'm like, I'm the captain of this ship, lady.
Turn all the power off.
I know your daddy probably like funds some senator, but some lobbyist.
Why did they listen to her to turn everything off?
Truce.
All right. You have to honor it, though.
Yeah,
that means you can't attack.
I can't attack this turn either. That's cool. Let's see. I'll save that for next turn. Unfortunately, that choose cost Tom the game. Probably.
Or I'll just do that.
I don't know, he's gonna... No!
Direct shot. I'm like, fuck, I'll take a truce.
You son of a bitch.
I've had that one since the beginning.
You bastard. Alright, what is that? Is that 2-2?
2-2. This is game 5.
Final countdown, showdown.
We hope these are better than like our 2-hour mainstreams. Like, it's hard to watch 2 hours.
Yeah. And what we've decided to do is we're doing our own content production. We made a pros and cons earlier today and
And
put
this is
that
just
up.
kind of like a free-form discussion on anything.
Yeah.
Nothing in particular.
Like I said, we were going to do a produced episode with Kong because we were both super excited for it.
And then it just let us down.
And it kind of just let us both down a little bit. It's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, that was not fun. Are you doing cats or dogs?
I think, no, I'm doing Angels from Above. It's a standard rank deck, so it's not like it's
I haven't got that.
anything crazy. I made it. So many fish, it says here. And one of the people, it says it's jealous of the kid signing to Kong is one of my notes.
Who was jealous?
I think it was...
This lady.
Yeah.
Why?
She was all mad because she's like, why didn't you tell me? I've been trying to I've been trying to communicate with him.
But then he didn't go anywhere with that.
And
What
then-
if she like kidnapped
and then
the kid?
The kid goes, he didn't want you to know or something. And that's
You know
it.
what'd be awesome
That's
though?
the
I just
only- the
thought. I
entirety
just
of
had a
that
thought. What if this company had like kidnapped the kid and like hold a gun to her head and be like, tell Kong to like do something?
Would have been better than what
Like
we got.
why didn't they use this technology to like control them?
Because they had to do the weird Hollow Earth wormhole thing.
My whole thing, I think, with this
They
movie,
needed to get rid of the wormhole thing. If they got rid of that, it would have made a lot more sense.
they also should have done something where this Apex company figures out how to control the monsters. And so you just have like Kong and Godzilla ravaging cities for like an hour.
It could have started
And
out
then
with Godzilla attacking a
hold
Monarch
on.
facility.
1 second.
Like Apex making Godzilla attack the rival company. And what is going on? This strange turn. You would have had the exact same setup of this weird mystery of Godzilla. Why is he attacking the good guys? And it would have made a lot more sense.
And then what they could have done was bring in Mecha Godzilla as the savior, right? And make it look like Mecha Godzilla had killed both Kong and Godzilla, but then Mecha Godzilla goes haywire, and then Monarch has to like, shit,
Dude.
we gotta figure out how to revive Godzilla and Kong and like
Dude.
kill this fucking thing.
So Monarch,
And I would not have cared because that was
Godzilla
basically-
shows up and takes on Mecha Godzilla, right? And Mecha Godzilla defeats Godzilla and makes him run tail, right? And leaves him there. And during that fight, you have the overcharge accident happen, and the scientists get fried.
You know what
And so Godzilla runs away, and you're left with out of control Mecha Godzilla rampaging across the U.S. or something, and then they have to go get Kong as a way to try and fight him and bring him and Godzilla back in. Would have been much better.
And then Mecha and then
Much
Godzilla
better.
and Kong go down to the Hollow Earth, and they both like armor each other up with like dead Godzilla armor, and then they come
Godzilla
back,
retreats to the Hollow Earth, and they need to send Kong after him. to
Right?
kill him.
How cool would have that
Much
been?
better, much better.
That would have been super cool.
Much better, much better. We just fixed it, and it took us 45 minutes of thinking.
And playing Magic. We could have written this movie script.
And this movie, the way that I can't believe that this got produced the way it is. It's amazing to me that this is like, yeah,
That's
they're
why
like-
I-
somebody in Hollywood was like, yeah, ship that out the door.
Well, they figured.
That's ready for production, baby.
You know what? I was saying this earlier, but movies lately are not. Movies lately, I have not been impressed by any major movies lately.
No, it's annoying.
The last ones I was talking about was I really liked 1917. I mentioned, so these are like basically the 4 movies I've been impressed with in the last maybe 5-6 years that I'll like rewatch. 1917, Dunkirk, and John Wick's 1 and 2. Outside of that, pretty much every movie I've watched has been a total shit show. They're just boring. They're straight up boring. And it's just a bunch of colors and explosions flying around. And, like, let's just, like, fucking do, like, a bunch of crazy shit without any idea about plot or anything. And I know it's like a popcorn movie, but there has to be, like, some relevant story. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like nothing is exciting anymore. Like these movies, you know, it's like let's shit out 7 Star Wars movies in 2 years. Like who gives a fuck? You know, let's shit out 12 Marvel movies, whatever. It's
if they're good, I don't care. But if it's like, you know, and I get that not everyone's going to be perfect, or for me, I'm fine with that idea too. And see, that's the thing. I think like what they're doing with Star Wars is criminal. Star Wars, you can literally make any movie.
Star Wars is criminal.
What they're doing to it is criminal. You can literally make any movie you want in the Star Wars universe. You can make a heist movie. You can make a romance. You can literally make any movie you want. And so you should just try and make good tales within that universe. But none of them want to go to try and understand that. They're trying, you know what I mean? They just, I don't even understand it. It's mystifying to me.
Did you see they announced the cast for Obi-Wan?
Yes.
How cool is that?
I'm excited for that.
I will watch that series. I haven't watched The Mandalorian.
Star Wars shows have been at least good.
Yeah.
Is that a life link?
Vigilance.
That was life link. I probably would have to. Oof.
Painful. That hurts. You need to get rid of that. Someone he's got. Is this the indestructible one? No. That's good. Oh no, that's a good card. Yeah. Right then. You're not attacking or nothing?
No.
Alright.
I don't know. Movies just don't excite me anymore.
There's certain ones I'm
Do you think
into.
with COVID it's just going down to like...
Sorry, man. You got a little too out of control there. You need another on summon would be perfect right now. Or like, let me ask, do you have there's a card for the blue decks, it's normally a 4, but it costs 2 less to cast if you have a flying creature, and it's Gust of Wind. It lets you return a permanent.
Yeah, that's somewhere in here.
Okay.
But, I mean, fuck, 11, 15.
Mm-hmm. You gotta block it. Let somebody take the hit, bro.
Oh, spell indestructible.
Beautiful.
Better than she was getting.
That card sucks.
Better than her getting destroyed. Now he's over here. I don't have flying.
Okay. Oh, I don't have flying though.
Well, you could do 6 damage.
Okay,
You'd be winning actually at that point.
How would I be winning? You have an 11-17 with
If you
Vigilant.
did 6 damage to me, you would be up. You would be winning. You'd have more life than me.
Not after you roll that fucker down.
Yeah.
With whatever bullshit enchantments up here.
You got things that you can do about it.
This game is so aggravating.
Dude, you crushed me last round, in all fairness. You smoked me.
That's true.
So, you know. Oh, see? You got some defense coming in, brah. It's not over. You should absolutely do exactly what you were just going to do.
We have this 2-2 with first strike. This guy comes in.
It doesn't
with 11.
matter. 2-2's not a problem.
How's it not a problem?
Because you're doing 6 damage. It's much better for you to do the 6 damage to me than it is. And then you're going to use their 5-3 to block this guy, and he'll die. But then you're going to be able to do another 6 to me, and you're almost won at that point. If you get a card to boost them, then you win. Do it. Do it. I'm telling you. You be aggressive. If you play conservatively in Magic, you lose, man. And see, like, I'm going to do this now.
You're just tricking me.
I'm going to do all attack.
18-25?
Now, if you block this guy with this guy, right? You're going to take 2, no big deal. This guy doesn't have trample or anything. And now, it's your turn, and you're poised here to, you know...
I don't see...
It depends. See, like right now, if you got the right card on your draw, if you had On Summon or a Gust of Wind, you would win. Because you would push my guy off the board, and you would be able to do 6 damage now. But you would only be taking 2 a hit. You know what I'm saying, though? So you need like that's something to clear this dude off the board. Otherwise, you're reduced to doing 3 damage a hit. And leaving one of your guys to block the next round and hope you get the On Summon there.
Let's try this.
Oh, no! That's what I'm saying. It's bad for me, bro.
That thing's super scary, though.
Yeah, but see, if you can get any card that gives them +1 attack, then you win. So your deck is competitive. It's not like it was an on-handed match or anything. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to have me down to 1. And now you've got another blocker to block my 22-30. You know what I'm saying?
That's so vicious. 22-30? That's so scary.
Yeah, I got to do it.
How'd you even, like, do that? Oh, what?
Oh, no, but it gives you your guy back. Oh, no.
Wait, what just happened? Why'd you destroy all your things?
Because if I didn't, you were going to get me on the next one. I only had a couple life left. I use this card right here. It's called, where is it? Yeah, everything's in the graveyard. Doomscar. Destroy all creatures.
Holy hell.
I wasn't going to be able, because you had enough blockers down that here's why I did it, okay? You had 4 guys. If you kept hitting me with your 2 flying, they're going to kill me on the next turn because I only have 2 life. And if I keep attacking, you had enough blockers that you put down that my guy wasn't going to be able to get through for 2 turns, minimum. Right? So you were going to win. That's why I did it. Now I have a chance. Because I gained a couple life, and I have a blocker right here. And now I just have to figure out something to deal with this thing.
Destroy all creatures again!
I tried to block it. What? Oh my god. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Great, here we go again.
But hey, I was just trying to. You would be winning right now if I didn't do that. So that's why I did it. This is a good game. I like this map. This like the background. Do you see my cat that I paid 20,000 gold credits for? Check it out.
I would just keep buying cards.
Yeah, I usually do because even if you don't need cards, you get blanks and you get more. But I wanted the cat, dude, for my cat decks. I have a total cat theme going on, so if I want. It's pretty cool. I like that.
Ball game.
No, it's not the ball game. See, you're all whining over here, and you win 3 out of 5. So
just that Scorpio nature.
I know, I'm all grousing too. I grouse quite a bit now.
It's not like I'm... I mean, what's the fun in bitching? You can't, like...
Well, here, before we wrap up, let me just flip through and see if there's any other notes. I wrote down Kong needs help like 1,000,000 times.
If he's so powerful, who's the real king?
Oh, at the end when he goes, oh, I guess round 2 goes to Kong, and I was like, really? Does it, though? Like, because literally 3 seconds later, Godzilla attacks Kong again.
And almost kill, and like basically kills him.
Yeah, I was like, is that
if
really?
They didn't have that stupid hover ship.
They literally did that so Kong could get around. That's why they did that. It's stupid. I'm sorry. They counted the round 2 that goes to Kong.
But then they didn't even have a round 3 versus Godzilla and Kong.
Right. Round 3, I guess, is where Godzilla stomps on his chest.
So Godzilla's the real king of the monsters.
Yeah, Godzilla won.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's ultimately.
That's actually, I think, my last note. Yeah. My last note is, it says at the very end where because they beat Mechagodzilla, and Kong grabs the axe, and Godzilla's like,
bring it, bitch.
And then Kong, I wrote, Kong gives up.
Kong just fucks off to the Middle Earth.
He dropped the axe. And then Godzilla, I took that as Godzilla won. Godzilla's the king of the monsters.
Yep.
Because Kong is like Hollow Earth, and Godzilla doesn't give a shit about Hollow Earth. He's like, eh.
I wrote down, why would the
Pretty
monster
much.
brain know how to use the missiles
Earth.
and the thrusters?
Can't believe I said Middle Earth. Now what if, King Kong like Shire crossover? Kong's just like throwing hobbits around.
No.
Oh, my dad near the end, I wrote down a quote from my dad. He wrote, "This movie is really, really dumb."
It really was. Oh my god. What a tragedy.
Pouring drink down the computer works? ?
Yeah, that was another thing. Like one of the dumbest things. They're like, he's like, I can't figure out the password. Like, I'll just take like whiskey and pour it on the board, and like that's what takes out this multi-billion-dollar fucking monster.
Is one control panel?
Well, and it didn't though. It didn't even do it. It took out for a second, long enough for him to stop the tail,
and then
it was long enough for Kong to grab the upper hand. Then I wrote, and this is. I wrote.
Did you try turning it on and turning it off again? Like
Kong's glowing axe cuts through stuff now. So like Kong's axe, he hits Mechagodzilla a lot, and it's like king, ching, ching. But then once Godzilla powers it up with his radiation, then it slices through Mechagodzilla.
That makes sense, though.
Does it though, Tom?
If it's like powering it up, why not? It's like
powering
a lightsaber.
It up, what? That's what I'm gonna ask you. Is it a lightsaber? Is it hot now?
Why not? I could see that. I disagree on this point.
It didn't look very hot when he stuck it in Godzilla's leg. I didn't see steam coming out from the blood.
Godzilla's the shit.
I'm just saying.
Godzilla won.
I'm just saying, why does a powered-up glowy axe cut through metal when a non-powered-up non-glowy axe doesn't?
Because Godzilla's skin's like armor.
Because it's glowy with
Why
radiation.
would Godzilla power up King Kong's weapon against himself?
Well, he powered it up for Mechagodzilla.
Right, because Mech is the apex predator.
Yeah.
And so Godzilla's like, I'm not fucking around.
Godzilla powered it up when he was fighting Kong because Kong used it as a shield.
Right.
Yeah. And then, I wrote down, she finds her dad, ? At the end there.
In Hong Kong?
Yeah, in the Hong Kong. Destroyed Hong Kong.
It's like one of the most populous cities in the world.
And they literally just,
Dad! Oh, hey, what's up? By the way, how the fuck did you get here, you idiot? We were in Florida.
That was stupid. It was stupid.
Please explain to me how you got halfway across the world
they stole,
in like a day.
They stole part of the plot from Total Recall reboot. That's how. Did you ever see the Total Recall reboot?
Yeah, that was horrible.
I liked it. As bad as it was I liked it because it was like it tried to be a little different.
Jared Leto's a freak show.
It had the 3-boobed lady in it.
Cares.
Jake and I, we had
a
thing. Yeah, Jake did a 3-boobed lady like meme for his team at one point, and so like I did like the upgraded version.
4-boobed lady
with the lady from the reboot.
The reboob.
There you go. I can't believe we're talking about it.
Should we do a bonus game?
All right, let me ask you. Yeah, let's do one more. Can I ask you one last question on my very, very absolute last note? It says, "What's the hollow Earth light source?"
Yeah.
The hollow sun.
Yeah. I didn't hear him explain that in the movie. I was curious.
That's kind of ant fucking though.
But I'm curious. I would have liked it if they had explored the core. I would have liked it if you'd fallen. Here's what they should have done. They should have just had Hollow Earth be Hollow Earth.
They shouldn't even
and
have
instead
a
of
Hollow
dumb
Earth.
gravity barrier, they should have had him fall out and then go whoop bloop.
You know,
And fall onto the surface, and the surface is around a magma core that lights and heats it. I would have been fine with
Hollow Earth shouldn't have even existed in this movie. If Kong, okay,
that. If you could take Hollow Earth out of this movie, that would be a good thing.
if Skull Island is like a piece of Hollow Earth on Earth, keep it at that. And then the next movie is when you can do like Kong, Godzilla, Hollow Earth. And then you can go into like the whole Hollow Earth thing.
I don't think there's going to be a next movie.
No, there was no post-credit scene, which
I'm
means the
joking.
series is dead.
I was going to say, actually, I think this made a gajillion dollars. I think it did a really good job.
It's like the only movie in theaters.
I think it did it did good at box office, and I think it made HBO Max a gajillion subscribers.
They dropped 2 bombs in a row with like Snyder Cut and Godzilla.
Yeah, that's why I signed up. Snyder Cut was good, and
I don't
Godzilla
care
was
enough
okay.
for those.
I like the action enough with Godzilla. Snyder Cut, I liked it better than the cut that we got previously for sure. I would 100% subscribe to watch more Justice League stuff in the Snyderverse because I like the Snyderverse. I might like the Snyderverse much better than like what the CW does with the DC licenses and shows.
Batgirl.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. I'd much rather have Snyderverse
I
stuff.
never even watched a season of Batgirl.
My final note was ugh, and then Matthew gave it a 4.0.
Out of what?
Matthew gave it a 5.5, and my dad gave it a 4.0 out of 10.
All right.
And I give it like a 7, a 6.5, 6.5. I like the fighting a lot, when the boat ship part.
So you give it a 6.5 out of 10.
And I like the Godzilla Kong fight in Hong Kong at night. I liked most of that.
I would give it a straight 5. 5 for fighting, -5 for everything else.
Everything else. Just go in with your brain turned off, basically, maybe.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Let's do one more.
Yeah, we got a bonus game. I won the series, so this one doesn't count.
You are the champion for this week. I'll play.
Go to another channel for our bonus content.
Whatever, we do have 2 channels, and you're gonna have your own channel too soon. So
Hopefully.
yeah, go to akaBoG.com.
akaBoG.
akaBoG.
You know what I noticed in Magic? Everyone has that avatar of the stupid lion.
Johnny.
I hate seeing that thing pop up. I love killing that Ajani Pride card every goddamn time.
I usually, of course, nobody knows what avatars we're using because we have our own custom avatars on our broadcast, which is sick.
I use the robot guy because I'm a giant.
What's his name? Karn.
Yeah, he sounds like a Klingon.
I usually use, I can't think of his name, Teferi, I think. I use him because his description says he's a trickster, and I like decks that are
No one uses
goofy and tricky.
No one uses Teferi. I love when I'm playing the when someone has like the one guy, the long hair that's like the red guy,
Yeah.
or the girl with all the red spell power. I'm like, you're all
Genre?
yeah. Bleh.
Nice. I like comics.
Comics are cute.
Very cool. Here, let me have some whiskey. We drink while we were playing today. Too busy chit chatting. Yeah, I've got some videos to make that I'm gonna try and do tonight or tomorrow for akaBoG and then for pros and cons too for P&K. 100%. Let's see, what do I got here? What do I got?
Because you have the Enterprise build.
Yep. Yes, I do. I just got charged for kits 3 through 6. You know what that means, right?
They're coming.
They're on the way, yeah. So I'll have 6 kits I can build up. So that should be 6 videos. And the unboxing is a 7th video. And I've got the Star Wars metal kit build. So that's an 8th video. And you and I are going to do an unboxing video. I've got 2 unboxing videos. So that's 10 videos that we've got ready to produce for pros and cons. I think we're pretty good with what we've done so far this week, right?
Yeah.
So I think what we're going to do is let's do next week, let's do an unboxing video, and you're going to try and film another episode of your Trek 101?
Yep.
All right, so I will go ahead. Yeah, I will go ahead and film some build videos this week. And then we'll film an opening and a new Trek 101 next week, and we'll have some good content. I like it.
Doing something weird.
What are you talking about? I'm not doing that.
Whenever someone just attacks and you can easily block it, and they have like 7 cards.
You're
and
gonna
like,
kill my guy.
like, whoa, I wonder what you're gonna do. Oh, okay.
Oh, you sure looks like you still got a lot of unspent mana over there.
Right. How weird. Such.
You suspected something was a foul? I gotta win this so I can say we were even 3-3.
Nope, it doesn't count.
I know you won't count it, but I'll count it. For me. Maybe I'll just count next week when we start. I'll have 1 victory and we'll do best of 4 matches, huh? Eric, alright, you're making this weird now.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of control.
Oh man, owie! Punched me, I'm gonna tell my mom. Rosemane Centaur. Oh. Wonder if he smells like roses. What's this card art look like? I don't know. Does he have like a rose bush for a mane? That's weird. I don't know what this guy's thing is. Why do you got so many cards over there, boss? What are you doing with that? With them spells?
We'll see. Let's see.
I guess. Ugh. I guess he's cool.
What's your highest level you've got in this game?
Highest level, like rank-wise?
Mm-hmm.
Diamond level 2 or 3 or something.
Next is Mythic.
Yeah, I was close to Mythic. And since then, there was another season, and I got... trying to think how much I got. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got high platinum tier, but I couldn't get back to diamond. Which was disappointing, but there's always next season, you know.
Does it reset you every season?
Yeah. Well, it sets you back a little ways.
So if you're diamond, it doesn't drop you all the way to the bottom? That would suck.
Yeah, it does kind of suck. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh. Ooh. X is... Does it have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
Uh-oh.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So X is for pay. Auto pay. There we go. Okay, that's better. Ooh, lifelink too. Cool. Get him! Get him! You got flying though. I don't have any flying. That's a problem. This is not going the way I wanted it to go. Got too much land draw. Block the Centaur with that guy.
Yeah, I was thinking, because...
You shouldn't, because he'll die. You can keep using. He's better as a blocker round over round. Well, maybe. I don't know. Up to you. You can do it. Oh, I guess you do have an 0-4 wall, huh? Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
How'd you only get one out of that? Are all those lifelink?
Yeah.
Only got one life?
I guess. I only get one life? I don't know. Something weird happened there. I don't know what's going on. I should have got more. I thought. I don't know. Whatever. You're just trying to sustain till you can get your monster card, huh?
Not really.
That might be game. Right, I tied for best of 5. Oh, I know I lost. Damn it. No, what are you doing? I don't know what's going on here. You should do that to the 4/4 guy.
Yeah, I was going.
Yeah. Oh, Kiora. Oof. Good. Like those are useful cards.
Yeah, take that.
I got like nothing else. All I'm doing is drawing lands over here. Ooh. You know what you should do?
Hold on. What I'm
You
doing.
should kill my Centaur when you have the opportunity here with your 2 Cloudkins.
I was going to.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it before I sent him out. You're gonna clear my board right here, actually. For the most part. Yeah, you are gonna. I'll switch order right there. Oop, there we go.
No, you killed the one guy.
The wrong one. How is she not dead? It's not good. Got a little power out all of a sudden. Tap to add
This
one.
deck is like crazy. This deck has 80 cards.
Nice. It's a bit thick. But working right now.
Caw, caw, caw.
Yeah, attack with 04. Ugh. Right. Sweet.
Another land?
Yeah. The last like 4 cards I've drawn have been land, dude. I've got 6. We got 11 lands out on the board.
I hate it when that happens.
That was dumb.
Won the series and the bonus game.
That was dumb. We shouldn't have played it.
Well,
Now we know.
I'm on a bit of a hot streak
Yeah, that
on
was good.
MTV.
That was good. That was good. All right, here. Let's do the outro. Yeah, I guess sign off real quick.
All right, thanks for watching us
Tuning in,
bullshit, play some
watching
Magic.
games, talk some smack about Godzilla.
Watch Pros and Cons, Trek 101, first episode. Actually should be out now, right?
It is. It's live. Yep.
On Pros and
Check it out,
Cons?
Pros and Cons, and a link in the description. And check out akaBoG. You guys have a wonderful day.
You too. See ya.
Late.